Hey, this is Ken, the director of the Lead Internship. Now, you may be looking at the Lead Internship and you may be wondering, man, this is right for me. The leadership part, the evangelism, the discipleship, this is exactly what I need right now for this season of my life. But you may be wondering, how does it all work? Like, what does a day in the life look like for a lead intern? Well, I'm glad to answer that question for you. One of the things you need to know about the Lead Internship is that we have partnered and we are a part of Bethany Global University. Bethany Global University is designed to take the church to where it's not. So behind the heart of the Lead Internship is missions. We want to take the church to where it's not. So we believe that we want to cultivate a heart for you to learn what it looks like to be a leader, what it looks like to be a missionary, and what it looks like to disciple others. So that's why we've partnered with Bethany Global University. The reason why I asked that is because that frames everything that you do here at the Lead Internship. You will be intermixed with a lot of the BGU students, which are called Bethany Global University students, here throughout your 4 months on the program. So some of the things, what it'll look like is, number one, you will take one Bethany Global University class while you're here. It might be evangelism, discipleship, and community. It might be intro to world missions. It depends on the season that you come. But on your day-to-day schedule, the way it looks like is that Monday through Friday, you will have class from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Now, from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m., you'll be in the Lead Internship class completely focused on hands-on training. We'll be focused on a lot of your theological questions, your ethical questions, your worldview, developing yourself as a leader. It's focused on you doing a lot of group discussion and a lot of presentations. So it's a really exciting time. It's very active and the time goes by relatively quickly. On Friday, the way it works is that you take another BGU class, which is called Power of the Cross, which is specifically focused on discipleship. And then after that class, we focus a whole hour just on worship. We just decide, hey, you know what? Everybody on campus should just stop and worship Jesus. And we do that every Friday. That's what your Monday through Friday normally looks like. Now, in the afternoons, what you do is you do what's called practical training. Practical training is designed so that you can learn some life skills and work in the inner workings of the ministry. Some of those life skills may be being a part of our media department and learning how to shoot video. It might be marketing. It might be the call center. It might be services. You may be hearing all these things. You're like, Ken, that is not me. I am someone who needs to be outside and working hard. Well, then that's where you might be in the lawn crew. You know, we have multiple different departments that you can work on, and they're exciting to work in, and people have a lot of fun. So that's what happens throughout your afternoon. You work that 18 hours. So in the morning, from 8 to 12 you're in class, then you have lunch, and then from 1 to 5 normally you have practical training. Now, throughout your week, one of the things that you do as well is outreach. The beautiful thing about the Lead Internship is that we're trying to get you to focus on evangelizing and discipling other people. So there are a couple of things that we do for outreach. First and foremost, we do street evangelism, right? So we want you to learn how to street evangelize to people who don't know about Jesus. The second thing that we also do is help you focus tutoring Somalis. There are people who all over the world come to Minneapolis and make it their home, but still need to learn the language, where you get the opportunity now to be able to teach them. And at the same time, that might not be your type of outreach, so we also have places where you could do childcare and taking care of young people and children and be able to develop and disciple those people. So those are some of the outreaches that we have. And that happens throughout the week. So decide, depending on what outreach you want, that will be the evening that you do your outreach. Now, since you do classes in the morning, you do practical training in the afternoon, and then depending on your outreach in the evening, one other thing that you do in the evening, and it happens every Thursday evening, is life group. So you take one time throughout the whole week to just connect with either the girls of the Lead Internship program or the guys. You guys come together and you say, what are some of the things that we really want to focus on in these next 4 months? How can I really be trained up, and how can I really connect with Jesus? You may be thinking about some of the obstacles in your life that you need to deal with. Well, those are the perfect times to connect with them and grow deeper into your relationship with Christ and with those around you. And finally, so when all that is said and done, and about every 4 weeks, we have an event. Now, these transformational events that we have for the Lead Internship are super exciting because we intermix with the BGU students. Some of those is Camp Explosion. So throughout Camp Explosion, we just decide, hey, let's get out of the classroom, let's get out of our daily life on campus, and let's just go to a campground and just go camping for a while. And it's awesome, it's fun. We jump in the lake, we have a ton of fun. The other one is called the Forge. The Forge is specifically designed to be a team building leadership retreat. It's exciting, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's to engage you intellectually, emotionally, and spiritually. It's going to be a lot of fun. Another one that we do is called the Furnace. The Furnace is focused on prayer, evangelism, and discipleship as well, which is an exciting time. And then at the same time, one of the last things that we do here is the Lead Retreat. So we take all the Lead internship students, if you decide to come here, and we decide to focus on your God-given gifts. So we take a whole weekend to say, let's focus on how has God designed you. We bring in other people from different ministries that we know that specifically can help you through this. This is the way the Lead internship is designed. In the morning, you do classes. In the afternoon, you do practical training, which for practical training discounts a lot of your cost here for the Lead internship to make it affordable. You do outreach, you do life group, and you do the retreats. This is how the internship is designed, and all of it is designed and wrapped around this one thing in mind: community. How can you grow in community with people and learn to live the way disciples lived early on in church history? So if this is something that interests you, we look forward to seeing you here at the Lead internship.